My nephew Max is starting to become more mobile, and so we need a gate here. Now at the top of the stairs, this is easy because you can just fold it into the stairs. But here, you can't fold it this way because the stairs are in the way, and there's no wall to fold it against. So I want to come up with some kind of parallelogram type gate that folds up here. For material, I used a lot of recycled lumber from my lumber rack and cut that into strips and rails that I needed. So here's how the baby gate should work. When the gate is swung open, it's parallelogrammed up the stairs, and all of these slats are going to tilt like that, and they need to tilt up to 40 degrees. So I've got lots of room in here. So this is going to be the bottom rail, these are going to form the top rails, and these slats are going to be much longer. And then this gets clamped on here with another thing on top, so that will contain all the bits and make it look nice and make it rigid. So I just had this over at my brother's for a fit check, and the one thing we realized is it's probably a bit too heavy, so I need to lighten this somehow. I couldn't plane anything off the outside of those channels to make them lighter because these holes are drilled almost all the way through, so if I shaved anything off, they'd go through. So what I did instead is on this part, I just planed off on this side, and for this part, I actually cut a layer out from right here with the table saw. A pack of hinges I had lying around came with these tiny little screws, and I thought just to get a bit more hold I would substitute some number 6 screws instead. But what happens is with the hinges as they wear, the two number 6 screws, when the hinge folds all the way together, would actually prevent the hinge from folding together enough. So I enlarged the holes just by using a larger drill and drilling part way into those holes. So this thing is going to mount against a wall, and the reason it's odd shaped like that is because the stud actually runs here in the house, so we can anchor it right into that. And what I have to be careful about is that this rail here, when it folds, is not going to gouge the wall. So if you imagine this is the wall, it looks like I have clearance across the whole range of motion. Okay, time for installation. So we fit this here and just attach it with some clamps over there. And it goes on there like that. The stud is right here, so to get a really good anchor, I'm just going to drill through here and through the drywall. So now I'm ready to put this back on. And because I actually drilled directly where the stud is, I don't need an anchor, which means I only need this tiny little hole. It's not going to leave as much of a damage as an anchor. Plus, we get much more hold, so 2 screws are going to be more than enough to hold this. This piece here mounts these blocks which the gate hooks onto. I would have just screwed those directly onto the banister, but Marcus really doesn't like me drilling holes in here, so this reaches around and I put the hole back here where it's very unobtrusive. So it folds nicely out of the way. Try rattle it really hard. Come on, rattle it. Rattle it. It's really strong.